Hi and hello everyone. A very good morning to all viewers out there. My name is Mohammed AQMAL. I'll be coming from group AFZANANEE, group 06. We were given the topic of information technology literacy. So what is meant by technology literacy? Technology literacy is the ability to use, comprehend, manage and analyze technology safely, effectively and responsibly. About technology literacy is about how do you use a gadgets, device or technology safely, effectively and responsibly. Basically what the Gen Z are doing now. So most of us as a Gen Z, we do know how to use a device properly and safely and effectively. Second part is when we talk about principles. So there are 4 principles that we conclude and summarize in this slide. So the first one is comprehension. So comprehension is about students, or basically a student or any individuals must reach a level of comprehension of digital literacy through lessons, home practice and support group work. If you look here in our CFS, there is, I could say, almost 40% of the students doesn't know how to use computer correctly and properly due to their objectives. So this will help children grasp basic concept of safety and digital literacy that will form the foundation of their learning. Second one is interdependence. The next principle that children will learn is interdependence. This is the concept that different digital platforms are dependent on each other. So students will learn that all forms of digital media are connected to another. Through that, interdependence is basically how the student itself can use multiple types of software, hardwares and gadgets and do know how to significantly correlate between how to connect those software and hardware to a simple system and basically how do we learn all the systems are connected to each other. That is meant by interdependence. The third one is social factors. Social factors, it is very important for children to understand about the social influence and factors that having an online digital presence. Sharing information, content, media and stories to a certain digital platform can determine the success of that media. So basically social factors is about our how do we how do social or the society influence and factors in having an online digital presence. That's all. So last one is curation. So the final principle that students will learn about is curating their own content and digital information. It's such an easy way to do this. It is through using platforms that offer the ability to store and save content for later. Sites with a focus on research as Pinterest allow students to save content and ideas on their own platforms while sharing minimal personal data.
Next, we're going to talk about the skills that you will obtain from information technology literacy. So the first skill that you will obtain is communication. So communication is one of the most important aspects of technology literacy. It is an area where many people struggle. Communication can also overcome the barrier of language differences all around the world. So by using information technology and literacy, you can improve your communication. Next is comprehension. So comprehension refers to the ability to understand something. It is an important skill for all learners, whether taking a class or working independently. It means knowing what you are reading, or hearing, or seeing, anything that are using your senses, and applying what you know about it in new situations. You can improve your comprehension by reading widely and discussing what you read with others. Moving on, the next skill that you will obtain is evaluating information. So information technology literacy is the ability to evaluate and use information in order to make well-informed decisions. It encompasses a range of skills including recognizing credible sources of information and interpreting and applying data. Next is adaptation, which is the last skill. Adaptation is a necessary skill to thrive in the modern digital world. It is the ability to make use of new technologies and processes while also being able to understand how technology works.
On to the importance of information technology literacy. First, information technology literacy improves one's decision making. Technology literacy can help us to make better decisions in all areas of our lives, from personal to professional. For example, knowing how to use a computer can help us to manage our finances, stay in touch with loved ones, or even find a new job. In the workplace, technology like can help us to troubleshoot problems, collaborate with colleagues, and stay up to date on industry news. Technology also can help us in education, which will make our education better. Next, information technology literacy also can improve our digital skills. As we use technology, we increasingly need to know how to use it, understand how it works, and be able to solve problems when things don't work right. However, technology literacy can be hard to define because everyone is different. There are lots of ways you can improve your digital skills: internet research, reading articles, watching videos, taking classes, and talking to people who know what they are doing. whatever your approach, the most important thing is to keep practicing as you get better at using technology in your everyday life.
Move on to the last part of the video is examples. Okay, so for the first examples, we have communication. Communication literacy is a cornerstone skill for any organization. Helping people communicate clearly and effectively is an important skill that all business owners should be able to demonstrate. This is how we can see it is important to have skills of basic information technology literacy, as it can actually help us in communicating, as these days everything is done online. Okay, for the next examples is content creation. This is actually common and widely known by the young generations now, as most of us are chronically online. One of the most important skills for content creators is understanding how technology works. Knowing how social media works and how to use it to your advantage is vital as an online marketer. You should also be familiar with the different types of content, such as text, images, and video. This knowledge will be handy when creating content for your website or blog. Okay. For the next examples is research. One of the most kinds of research is scientific research. Scientific research looks for evidence that supports a particular hypothesis. For example, if a scientist wants to prove that the Earth is round, they will need to collect evidence. And to collect this evidence, they need to master the skills of information technology literacy. Okay. For the last example is virtual reality. Virtual reality has been a growing technology for decades. The first VR headset was released in the 80s and initially targeted industry professionals who needed to view designs of buildings or machines in 3D. Virtual reality headsets has since to become more accessible and are now used by people of all ages for entertainment. As we can see in online stores or stores, these days there are many 3D machines and it has become common.
Okay, so that is all from us, AFZANANEE. Don't forget to like and share this video. Bye!
Metro Boomin want some more, nigga. Wait. Hold up. Wait.